Hey people, Sunshine Daisy-san here to start a video game Let's Play. For those of you who are Harvest Moon fans, you're gonna love this. I'm playing Harvest Moon Another Wonderful Life before I do a different Harvest Moon game, which I haven't decided which one yet. Anyway, let's get going. Quick backup on this. If I recall right, there are 9 chapters of this game. It's a very fun game, it's very full of detail, and it may get a little bit boring at times, but it's still pretty entertaining. So, how about we get started and enjoy the game of This Wonderful Life. In Another Wonderful Life, you play as a girl, but in the original A Wonderful Life, you play as a boy. So, if you're a guy and you don't want to play as a chick, but you want to play this game, play A Wonderful Life. Alright, I'm going to read the subtitles just in case you guys can't see them on the TV. It all started with a letter. I hadn't gotten a letter in a long time. It was in a bright red envelope, and it was from the daughter of an old friend. She wrote about her life in the city, and asked all kinds of questions about the farm. The last line she said this: I want to try working on the farm. To a city girl, a place like Forget-Me-Not Valley must be interesting, I guess. While I was thinking that, I was reminded of my old friend, of his face. You're your father's daughter, all right. It's a shame about your father. Fate works in mysterious ways. Anyway, I'm sure he's in a better place. Come on. The farm's this way. Imagine a young girl wanting to come to Forget-Me-Not Valley. You're a strange one, just like your father. Anyway, if you try living here, you'll find whether it's for you or not. Here we are. They're a little old, but the buildings are still usable, and there are fields. If you spread a little fertilizer on this pasture, it can be used for grazing animals. Let me tell you, we don't have any of your city conveniences around here. But it'll grow on you. There are lots of things here that you'd never see in the city. It's up to you. Take your time and think about it. Alright, let's look inside. This is the barn. You can keep cows, horses, and sheep here. I'll show you the inside later. Next door is the tool shed. There are shelves for tools and other things in here. Feel free to use the tools in here. The tools you'll need right away are on the tool shelf, and some crop seeds are on the shelf too. Come and get them. This is the food storage. Put milk, eggs, and other things you want to sell in here. I'll take them to the city the next day. If there's anything you want me to buy for you, there's an order form here, so just write it down. This is the chicken coop. You can raise chickens here. It looks like we have some stray dogs here. They seem to like you. Oh, alright, but I'm not too fond of dogs, so just one, okay? Which one do you want to keep? Okay, there's pointy-eared and floppy-eared. I think the floppy-eared one is cuter. Okay, why don't you pick out a name for him? Okay, I want to try and keep things on a basic note, but I want to do something fun with the names. I want to stick to some of the names on my channel, but I want to also do kind of like a different video game reference of something I want to do later. So I'm going to name characters based off my channel name and based off of, believe it or not, Mario! I am a huge fan of Mario, so this dog is Mario. It'll take a while to find this peach. Okay, so we've got a dog named Mario. Alright, I'll find an owner for the other one in the city. I'll make a doghouse for him later, too. And this is your house. I fixed it up a bit so you can move right in. Oh, my house? My house is the building across from the food storage is where I live. Well, that's about it for now. When you get the hang of it, you may want to add more buildings. Oh, yeah. Come here for a minute. I bought you one female cow. This is her feed box. I'd like you to give her a name. We'll call her Daisy from my channel. Just so you guys know, Sunshine Daisy-san, the Daisy part was not intended from Mario. It's actually a type of flower that I really like. I like daisies, so I went with that. Daisy, that's a good name, our first cow. This is a cause for celebration. Take good care of her now. By the way, it's been about 10 days since this cow gave birth, so you can milk her a couple times a day for now. I think that's everything. Almost forgot. You have to think of a name for the farm. Have any good ideas? Well, Sunshine won't fit. So, even though it's going to be really, really tacky, we'll go with Sunny. Because I'm weird. Alright, while we're at it, let me introduce you to the people who live here. I'm not really a people person, but you're still young, so you probably need some friends. Let's go. This is Tim and his wife Ruby. They run the Inner Inn, and their son Rock. How should I introduce you? On my other channel, I'm known as Alice Swan, but I'll go with Alice. I was originally going to do a sort of Japanese name because this is a Japanese game and there's Japanese in my name on my channel, but I decided not to. Now, before I forget, here's how you find out who the 3 bachelors are. The camera will zoom in on them when you meet them. Okay, continuing. And there's a girl named Nami staying on the 2nd floor here. This is Gallon and his wife Nina. This is Chris. This is her husband, Wally, and their son, Hugh. Griffin is the Blue Bar's bartender, and Muffy works there part-time. Romana lives in the village with her grandmother, Lumina, and this is their butler, Sebastian. Romana's the little girl, by the way. Oh, that guy over there playing the guitar is Gustafa. He's always playing that guitar of his. Vesta also runs a farm here. Over there is Vesta's brother Marlin, and that's Celia who helps them with their work. They'll sell you seeds for your crops. There are people living over there too. There are two brothers who make fireworks, an artist, a guy who does experiments, and a guy who's always playing the guitar. Oh, and there's a professor and his assistant living in the tent by the waterfall. They're doing some kind of excavation. Well, I guess that's about it. You must be tired out by all the excitement. You can take it easy for a while. If you have any questions, ask me anytime. Well, have a good rest. I've never seen a harvest sprite before. Who is it? Who is it? But who could it be? We're the only harvest sprites in this town. Who is it? Who is it? I think you're right. So who is it? Alice? I see a harvest sprite named Alice. Nice name. Oh, I see. I'm Knack. Nice to meet you. My name's Nick. Nice to meet you. And I'm Flack. Nice to meet you. That's a dorky face. Several days later, so that's how her life on the farm began. I figured she would either get tired or like it and stay. In the end, the choice was hers to make. Chapter 1 is the beginning. So you wake up, you're in your house, it's small, your bed, you can change the music playing, you have your diary, you have a mirror. Could this lead to the parallel world? You say random stuff in front of the mirror, it's funny. You have a TV, so you have 4 different channels. There's weather, sports, I think, news, that's the news, music, I don't know, and your luck. Today you will be unlucky. A cocktail will improve your vitality. Someone older may bring you happiness. That's creepy. Okay. Here's your kitchen. You click on it and you pick what kind of dish you want to make and you choose your ingredients, even though I don't have any right now. This is a small chest. You can't do anything with it. We have a calendar too. Calendar! Wait, calendar, I'm trying to click on you. Calendar! Jeez, thank you. Okay, so there's 10 days every season. I know that's short. Okay, these numbers with the blue dude in the square is a day when Band comes. He's a guy in the game who comes and tells you stuff on those 2 days of the month. Oh, we also have a bookshelf. There's a notebook from Takakura. There's animals, crops, and business. Not important, I already know that stuff. This is, the settings for your game. Anyway, that's everything. You can see the time and stuff in the top right hand corner. There's your controls and your letters and the time. So anyway, I know I'm cutting off now, but it will be alright. I'll be back here in a little bit. Enjoyed this video. This was the intro. And I'm going to get you guys all started with the next episode of getting everything started and picking a bachelor. Oh, speaking of bachelors, I'm guessing you saw all 3. There was Rock, the blonde, Gustafa, the guitar player, and Marlon, the farmer. Rock is kind of a party boy and the other 2 are obvious. But anyway, I don't know who I want to marry. I usually marry either Rock or Marlon, so I will decide that in the next video. I will not marry Gustafa from what my brother played this game once, and our original game, Wonderful Life, wasn't working, so he had to play this one, and he tried marrying Gustafa, and he's abusive to the kids, so not doing that until another game. I will probably set this up so that way I can show you the cutscenes with everybody. So, yeah. I will decide either Rock or Marlon, or do some sort of contest or whatever. See you guys!